Josh Erder says he can't help that he has Tourette's. He was born with it. He says most people are understanding, but after what happened at this Gold's Gym earlier this week, he says he can't ever go back. Josh Erder can't remember a time when he didn't have Tourette's.
I've had spitting, stuttering, blinking, the whipping of my neck, all that kind of stuff.
The tics and uncontrollable words that often stream from his mouth have affected him his entire life. But instead of standing on the sidelines, Erder's made it a point to try to educate others. He's a public speaker counseling teens about the misunderstood disorder. Nonetheless, many people are still misinformed, including, he says, a client at Gold's Gym this week who erupted in anger at Erder after he claimed she'd had enough of his tics.
Distracting everybody in the gym, all this, so, she just wasn't happy with it.
Erder says the manager did the same, taking the weights from his hands, pulling him into his office and telling him to stop the outbursts.
He said it was a day in and day out, occurrence if it had complaints from other trainers. I said, well, yeah, Tourette's is a day in and day out thing. That doesn't change.
Week News wanted to get the manager's side of the story. Talon Grover has his own version of what he says Erder did that made the woman so angry.
Saying, somebody pissed me off again. I love feeling this way. F this, F that. There's no room for that in the gym. It's not. Anything that bothers somebody else from distracts them from their training, then it becomes, a problem. It's not like if you're in public and there's a disturbance going on. If you're the police, you can't be bothered by that disturbance. That's like me. I'm the manager. I can't be bothered by that. But if other members are like, hey, there's a problem, then I have to show equal to everybody and say, no, you can't do that. And I'm sorry. That maybe 90% of it is beyond your control. But like I said to the gentleman, it's the other 10%, man, that I know you can control. And he said he was sorry and then he would try to fix it. But then he went, right back to it.
Now, Erder was allowed to keep his membership. However, the women's membership was canceled. Grover says the gym decided to do that so that nobody could say anyone was discriminated against. However, Erder decided to cancel his membership on his own. He will be finding a new place to work out. We are in Cape Coral this hour on the Night Beat. Matt Doherty, Wink News Now.